Okay, hello and welcome to Branch Replays Spyro the Dragon. This is one of, I think I did this on the channel roughly around about 2 years ago, and it's one of those games that I want to do again because basically a lot of my old videos have just a lot of audio issues, so I want to go back and correct those. But I'll explain more once we get into the game. In the world of dragons.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature. Simple! He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it!
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Okay, so, basically that is the entire general plot of the game, and now the adventure begins. So, pretty much, Nasty Nork has turned a whole bunch of the dragons into statues. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go with statues. And, yeah, we kind of just have to go collect all the gems and free all the dragons. So, pretty much what I'm going to do is, first things first, I'm going to just run around the Artisan World. This is where we start the game. I'm over in the Artisan World. And I'm just going to try to collect all the gems and everything. I'll have to come back here later and move on to the next level. Well, not the next level, the next world. So, Spyro can jump, he can fly, he can't flutter yet, he doesn't get that yet. I think he gets that in Spyro 2. He can breathe fire and he can charge. However, hang on, wait. I need to just jump off here. Because I don't have the flutter yet. I'm pretty sure that's added in Spyro 2. Also, I can charge and... I can jump while charging. But to be totally honest, it's kind of useless. And by that I mean, like, you get no real kind of air clearance with it, unlike in Spyro 3, which I did play earlier in the year, and 10 out of 10, I actually finally managed that jump. It only took, 4 attempts? So, yeah, not exactly the best start for me in this game, but hey, we'll manage. We also have Sparks. Sparks will be pretty much our indicator of health. So he will go from yellow, well, yellowy gold, to green, to blue, to green, to gone, and if I get hit while I don't have Sparks, Spyro dies and I lose a life. And obviously, if I run out of lives, I get a game over. However, in this scenario, I think a game over just drops you back at the home world, so it's not really that big of a deal. Also, I should probably go and rescue all the dragons as I'm going through each area, but I don't know, I'll be coming back through each area eventually, regardless, so I'm okay with doing it this way. So we have Town Square over here. I think there's 3 or 4 levels in each area. Sorry, in each home world. I might be wrong on that. I think some might have more, some might have less. Also, weirdly enough, in this game, Spyro has a kind of dodge roll. I can't really think of a scenario when I would ever need this, but I guess I have it, so yeah, that's something, I guess. Also, I feel like I've picked up so many gems, but I haven't picked up any so far. I mean, I say that, I have 73. Also, apparently there is a bit of it. Apparently Spyro may have a little bit of an issue running uphill in this game, and also, I feel like the turning is maybe a little bit slippery. But hey, that'll be something that I'll have to get back... That is something that I'll have to get used to again, because I haven't played this game since I did my initial playthrough of it, on the channel about 2 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, it probably won't match up the dates 1-to-1, but I think it should actually be pretty close to exactly 2 years. Because I think I originally did this in like June or July of 2022. Oh, also I just picked up a bonus life, and I'll have to come back through here later to go to Dark Hollow. Also, oh, there's only 100 gems in here. Okay, I suddenly feel a lot more confident about having picked up everything. Because if I come over here, it'll be the rest of them. Because this is also where the world's boss is located. Obviously, I can't go and fight him yet, but he is, the portal to him is inside that dragon head. But now that we've picked up all the gems in here, let's go and start freeing some dragons. So, off we go, basically. Now we can properly start up the game, because we need to free dragons in order to move on. So, let's rescue our first dragon, who is Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan World. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, so basically, I have to go and free 10 dragons before I can move on to the next world. Also, we have a fairy that will basically provide us with checkpoints, as we've now rescued Delbin, our second dragon.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Okay, so now I also want to do this because I'll forget to do it otherwise, and I will, basically, if I don't do this now, I'll forget about it until way later. But basically, if we jump on all these platforms, we unlock access to Sunny Flight, which is a secret stage. I'll be coming back to this before I leave the Artisan World, but I'm not going to be doing it just yet. However, there are a couple more dragons for me to get, but I will get those after I do the first level. So off we go to our first proper level, Stone Hill. I don't know if this is actually the first level, or if I'm just doing these in a weird order, but hey, we'll see. Also, I do like how Spyro kind of just does a little loop-de-loop before he lands. That's a cool little detail for him. Okay, so there is 200 gems in here and 4 dragons to rescue. Just like I did in my initial playthrough of this, I am intending to do this as a full 100% completion run. I don't know exactly how many... Actually, well, I know there'll be 12,000, or is it 14,000 total gems, and I don't know how many dragons there are. I think there's 100. So we've now rescued Linda.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Okay, so basically, by freeing a dragon, we get a checkpoint, and if we talk to this fairy, we can also save our game. Or hear their message again. That fairy, I don't think ever appears again. I'm pretty sure she gets replaced with Zoe in Spyro 2 onwards. Although, to be totally honest, they might return in the Dragonfly or any of the other Spyro games, because, if I'm being totally honest, I have never actually played any of the Spyros beyond Spyro 3. Now that I think about it, I don't even think I've played many games that Spyro had, like, cameo appearances in. Oh no, that's an egg thief. Okay, so egg thieves are a thing in this game. I don't think there's too many of them, but they are, well, thieves who steal dragon eggs. And that means they are going to be a bit of an annoyance. Also, there's wizards. Are they wizards or shepherds? I don't know. Either way, we are just gonna beat these guys up. Also, it doesn't count... I think it counts the individual level gems. Yeah, as opposed to... Yeah, it tells you your total number of gems for that level, as opposed to your total... Well, total. So pretty much, it currently tells me I have 116, but I have 216 if I look at my overall one. So now, we can rescue Gildas.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Okay, so that basically serves as our little tutorial for gliding, which we can now do to get over here onto the kind of outer circle of the level. I think that there was not an invisible barrier there to save me. Okay. So I absolutely bamboozled myself with that. But hey, you know what? That is totally fine. It happens. I think here gives me an invisible barrier. Yeah. Okay. So, that wasn't exactly my finest hour, but hey, it happens all the time. Now, as long as I don't fall off, I think I should be okay around here. So, I think there isn't... there it is. So, egg thieves in this game, I'm pretty sure they're a lot easier than they are in Spyro 2 and 3, but now we have successfully rescued the first dragon egg. It doesn't hatch, but we do have it. So, also, if I kill enough sheep eventually, I know it works this way in Spyro 3, so I assume it works the same way here, where eventually they would drop a kind of glowing, kind of yellow and blue butterfly, and I believe that would actually give me a bonus life. Was there gems there? There was not. Okay. Basically, I do need to be a little bit careful, because I don't want to miss things if I can avoid them. Also, that is the level exit, so I just fell off there. I'm not going back to the home world just yet, but we've now rescued Asta.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Man, Spyro really shut him down in a hurry. But also, oh, I did not see that thing. But okay, I get another bonus life for that. Also, not gonna lie, the sound that made, that's such a Banjo-Kazooie sound. And now I drop down here to find the final dragon in here, and also I need to find a key, so I'll come back. I know that I'm just leaving a dragon there, which I probably shouldn't do, but you know what? It'll be fine. And Sparks will come back once he, consumes a little bit of a meal and just gets his health back. Because, weirdly, yeah, that's a bit weird. I know it's for gameplay purposes, and I just completely jumped off there for no reason. I did nothing of value. So yeah, basically, it is a little bit weird to me how Sparks is Spyro's health. But, so, realistically, Sparks, I don't really get how that works. But honestly, I'm not going to question it, and also, yeah, that beach looks like it is... Yeah, I can drop down to that beach, so hopefully the key is on here. Okay, well, there it is, fantastic. So now, let's just break these open real quick. And I am still about 20 gems short. Well, okay, I am 16 gems short. However, there was that little safe, treasure chest, vault, whatever you want to call it. It required the key. So now we should be able to open this, and hopefully it has 16 gems in it for us. I don't think it did. Did it? I'm still missing 6 gems, okay. But hey, we've now rescued Gavin.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Also, you may notice that in this game, Spyro sounds very kind of different, and Spyro is very different just kind of as a character in this game than he seems to be in 2 and 3. I think it's mostly because in this one he's more kind of just childish and immature. But I imagine that, it's probably because as he goes through an adventure or two, he kind of, hardens, I guess. And becomes more, I guess, used to the whole thing. Now, I need to find 6 more gems, and I have no idea where they could be. Maybe they are on the other side of this little structure thing. I don't know what the word is for it, but I imagine they should be around here. Well, there's 3 at least. So that's 3 gems. So I am still missing 3. So, now the question is, where are they? There's 1. So I'm now missing 2 gems. And I gotta play a fun little minigame called... Oh, there they are. 10 out of 10. I was gonna say I got to play a fun little minigame called Where Are Those Last Gems? But with that, we are now officially done with Stone Hill. Also, that is our first level complete without too much hassle. It helps if I go the right way, though. 10 out of 10. And, yeah, I haven't played Spyro 1 since I last recorded it 2 years ago, so I am going to be getting lost somewhat frequently, unfortunately. And by that I mean I will no doubt have a few issues with just kind of wandering around in circles and missing some gems. But hey, that is that level done. So now let's head on over here and do the town square level next. But first, let's rescue Thomas, whatever.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide, and don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
I mean, in general, Spyro shouldn't need to be too worried about that. But at the same time, Oh, also, I guess I should mention this little game mechanic. Basically, these little orbs, I think I have to pick up 20 of them or something. But if I get it to go all the way around, I get a bonus life. Hopefully I won't need many bonus lives in this game, because I don't remember the bosses being particularly tough. But hey, I know me, I will find a way to mess up any and all platforming, so yeah, it'll happen. At some point or another, it will happen. I also need to remember how to get up to here, because I think that's where I got lost last time. So, we've now rescued Niels.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
Okay, so that's the game basically just saying I can use L2 and R2 to change the camera, or to basically turn the camera left and turn the camera right. And also, there are chickens in here, because, well, because this is a town square, I guess we just don't have sheep hanging around everywhere. And also, we can just charge right on through these bulls. However, we do have to hit them, we kind of have to hit them once, and then their horns will get stuck in the ground. Then after that, if we hit them again, we get rid of them. So, hopefully I won't miss too many things. Now, these are a special type of treasure chest. Basically, I have to breathe fire on them and then jump and pick up the gem. Can I glide to there? It doesn't look like it. But at the same time, I kind of need to find the way around. Anyway, I will, that is something for me to think, that's something for me to worry about when I'm at the end of the level and kind of just going around for the last pickups. So, we have now rescued, in just a second, we have now rescued Devlin.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Oh, did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X at the very top of your jump?
I feel like the tutorials that I'm gonna get in this level are probably very similar to the ones that I would have gotten in Stone Hill. Probably because, you know, I imagine you can do... I say I imagine you can, of course you can. You can do these levels in any order that you so choose, so I imagine it makes perfect sense for you to be able to just, for them to all kind of say the same thing, for general convenience purposes. Okay, so, we are actually pretty close to the end of this level now, because there's the level exit, but obviously we still have a ton of stuff left to do. There is 200 gems in here, yeah, again, and obviously, okay, so those, that kind of treasure chest, I have to charge those ones, but we've now rescued Alva.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Okay, that's the game's introduction, I guess, for egg thieves and dragon eggs. Okay, so now you're gonna play a fun little game of, can I platform? The answer is, apparently yes. I'm baffled at how... I'm honestly baffled by the turn of events of me succeeding at that first try. Also, this is, oh. Oh, okay, I see. This could maybe be a little bit tricky. Also, I need to be very careful about just jumping while I'm charging, because honestly, it's second nature for me to not just... It's second nature for me to just kind of just charge and then hit jump while I'm going. But at the same time, yeah, that's not what I should be doing in Spyro 1. On the plus side, we do get the Dragon Egg back just in time. I don't know how many there are in the game. I'm gonna guess there's probably like one in each level, but I don't actually know. Either way, we get some more gems, break through all of those. Those ones? No. Okay, I'll just take that death. I'll take that death like a clown, as I have earned. I have earned the death of a clown. Anyway, so basically, what was I saying? Also, I love how the egg thieves still use the same animation, even if you've caught them. It's like, buddy, what are you carrying? Anyway, so, those kind of metal ones, if I breathe fire on them, they won't break. I have to charge them. And now, well, with this one last little bit, I imagine this should bring me to the final load of gems. Because those were a couple of 10 ones. So basically, gems, I'm missing 8, I think? Yeah, I'm missing 8 gems. Anyway, we've now rescued 4.
Thank you for releasing me.
Honestly, if you ask me what I thought a dragon named 4 would sound like, that would not have been my first guess, but you know what? More power to him. Okay, so now I have to go and find these 8 remaining gems. And these could be anywhere. I know they aren't tied to any enemies. I just had an awful feeling we're going to be on some random beachhead at the end of the level. Just like on the outskirts of the level. Can I move to here? No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going to find these. But anyway, gems come in 5 colors, I believe. So you have red gems, they are worth 1. Green gems are... No. That was very close. You have green gems that are worth 2, blue gems that are worth 5, yellow gems that are worth 10. Then you have like a pinkish purple gem, and that is worth 25. I don't know if the 25 ones even appear in this game, but I know they do in Spyro 2 and 3. Or at least I know they appear in 3. I'll be doing 2 again and after this, but yeah, I don't remember Spyro 1 very well. But hey, I will remember it as I go. And honestly, I am kind of getting through this a lot faster than I thought I would. Anyway, now let's quickly go on over and do the next level. To be totally honest, I might end up doing the entire Artisan World in this first episode, because I'm kind of blazing through this a lot faster than I thought I would, as we now enter our 3rd level for the day, Dark Hollow. Because when I initially did this game, when I initially played this on the channel, this took me 10 episodes, I think, to 100% complete it. And then Spyro 2, I think, was 15 episodes. So, who knows? I might... realistically, if my current pace is anything to go by, I know it's very early on. I know it's probably too early on to really say, but at this rate, if I can maintain this kind of pace, I will definitely get this done in a lot less episodes. Like, at this current pace, I'd probably guess, I don't know, 7 or 8 instead of 10. Although, to be fair, I've just finished recording Gex a couple of days before this. I say a couple of days, literally the day before I started recording this. And that was 9 episodes when the initial series was 13. Also, this is the end of the level. We've actually finished this level now. But we have now also rescued Darius. Darius, however you want to pronounce it.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Basically, that's the game's way of saying, hey, you can't charge big enemies, but just breathe fire on them and they'll drop. Also, 10 out of 10, years of playing League of Legends have maybe had the impact on how I pronounce Darius. I don't know if it's meant to be like a more kind of hold the R or what. Anyway, also that reminds me, like the second split of the ranked season started, like, I think it was yesterday from when I'm recording this. I should probably get on there. Although realistically, I just need to get back to gold, so it shouldn't take too long. Because honestly, my approach to League now is, well, I say my approach to League now, it's been my approach for the last few years. It is quite literally just, okay, cool, I will get to gold, and then I will stop playing. So what I did for the first season was I just played Maokai and Dr. Mundo and just kind of went through and then kind of got on out. I think I had it done in, I want to say it was like 22 games. So basically I kind of just knocked that out in a couple of days. So that was a fun time. And we've now rescued Oswin.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Okay, so basically I can zoom in by pressing triangle. It's probably not something I'm going to be using very often, but it is a common feature in platformers at this point. Now that I think about it, well, in 3D platformers more accurately, because I don't remember Crash ever using it. Although, at the same time, Crash was also in 3D, but he wasn't really a collectathon type one. He was more kind of level-based and everything. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this guy to turn around one more time, and then, bang, we can just, breathe fire on the back of his head, and that guy is down. Fantastic. So yeah, so basically, I need to redo, I need to do all my stuff for ranked in League again. But that'll be fine. That hopefully won't take too long. And I'm pretty sure I have until like August or September to do it, so it's not that big. So it's definitely not urgent. I am recording ahead of myself again, mostly because I want to get far enough ahead for when SMT5 Vengeance comes out, and we've now rescued Alban.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Okay, so basically this level teaches you that armored enemies need to be charged, but big enemies have to be flamed. And now we're going to play a fun little minigame called There Was a Key Somewhere. Did I pick up a key? I did pick up a key. 10 out of 10, I remember. 10 out of 10, I remember. So let's just hop on up here, 2, 3, and open this treasure chest. So that should be a nice, I don't know, like, that was what, 10, 20 gems? Oh wow, we are finished with this level because apparently there was only 100 gems in here. And yeah, I was wondering where the other 100 gems were going to be, but no, there was only 100. There was only 100 total in this level. So now we can return on home, and honestly, you know what? Since this is the first episode, I'll make it a slightly longer one perhaps, and I'll just finish off the entire Artisan World. So, we have 2 things left to do here. First things first, I'm going to go and do Sunny Flight. Hopefully I can get it done first try. I say that, watch as I do not get it done first try, but hey. So, this is a challenge level. Basically, I am on a flight path, and I just have to hit everything I can. Okay, so I think the trains are the last one. I think the treasure chests are actually the third thing I'm meant to get. However, with each thing that I hit, my timer goes up just a little bit. And also, this was absolutely not the path that it probably wanted me to take for this. I'm sure it probably wanted me to kind of fly over and everything. Either way, we should. So far, we're doing pretty okay. Although I will be totally honest, I have no idea if I may be doing this backwards for all I know. I think when I initially did this, I did the trains last. Although I also still need to find the 4th thing. I want to say it was lighthouses. It was plains. It was plains. It was definitely plains. You know what? While I am here, I might as well just try to blast these planes out of the sky. Because, well, it seems to be working. Okay, so, I need 2 more planes. 1 more plane. That's the plane that's gone. Now I just need to spin myself back around. I have 1 more of these. And now, all I need to do is get after these trains. And I forgot how these work. Basically, I forgot that the super charge power-up doesn't actually exist in Spyro 1. On the plus side, by flaming the train, basically by hitting the train with the flame, I don't need to worry about it too much, because apparently just hitting one will blow up the other as well. And now I get to play a fun little minigame called hop up here and then cut it off, and we should get this done first try. Fantastic! So that is all barrels, archers, planes, and treasure chests got in one. Perfect. So that is that level done. I honestly think you can beat the game. Oh, never mind, you do get all the treasure for it. Never mind, because obviously I do want to get 100% completion. Now, before I finish off today's episode, I do have one last thing to do. We also have 1 dragon left to rescue over here. They are actually over in this corner over here. So, first things first, let's go and rescue Argus.
Cool, Flash. Do that again.
The Artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
So we've now rescued 15 dragons, and we can now go and fight Toasty. Also, I love that skybox. That skybox is really nice. Although, to be fair, I have always just liked the kind of sunset skyboxes. And this is the first boss world. I don't remember Toasty being particularly tough, but hey, I know my luck. So there is only 1 dragon to deal with here. Also, the dogs could be an issue. I think I have to hit those twice. Also, as always, I feel bad whenever I have to fight a dog in a game. Okay, there's also more wizards to deal with. And, well, the dogs apparently are apparently a big fan of just the body slam. I guess that's more of a body press than a body slam, but whatever. Did I pick up both there? Yes, I did. Fantastic. Also, I don't know if I get a heal at any point in this level. Either way, my plan here is basically just kind of aggro them, hit them once. Like, hit them once to aggro them, kind of dodge away for a second, and then hit them again. Also, well, that plan immediately... 10 out of 10, I guess I feel like that is possibly the most miserably on-brand thing for me. So, like, okay, here's my strategy for this, immediately not doing the strategy. Okay, so we are now at 35 of the 100 gems. For convenience purposes, I'm just going to blast that guy straight away. That could actually hop up there. That is good information for me to have. I mean, I say it's good information for me to have. I probably won't need it, but hey. I say that, but at the same time... Okay, yeah, I am definitely going to die before... I'm definitely not beating this level first try. Also, now I'm starting to wonder, can those wizards... Are those wizards or shepherds? I feel like they're wizards. Anyway, hopefully we can get through this first try, but I'm feeling a little less confident now. But now we can rescue the 1 dragon in this level, so that is Nevin.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the Artisan World.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. This boss has many tricks up his sleeve.
I mean, he says that, but I'm worried about the dogs, not him. Although I'm not gonna lie, I do think that design is kinda cool. Unfortunately, he is a sheep in a scarecrow suit, basically. And there are now 2 dogs for me to worry about. But hey, I only hit 1. On plus, I don't even know if this guy attacks me. and he appears to have run off to a third zone. Yeah, so basically, the actual fight here is the dogs. The dogs are the actual threat. And I just didn't... It had aggroed and I didn't see it. Okay. But I'm on full health now, so I don't need to worry. Basically, this is now just the... I know this is, I suppose, the free run through here. I say as I immediately get hit. But hey, that's miserably on brand, if nothing else. And now... Okay, that's Toasty just cooked. And that is 2 dogs down. Just dodge that third one, get rid of that, and we are now done with the entire Artisan World. Because these should bring me up to the 100, I believe. Nope, that is Toasty done, and with that, we are done with the Artisan World. Because we have done 100%, everything in here is now complete. And that has gone very quickly, because that has been 1 episode. So what I'm going to do is actually head on over to the Balloonist, and they will take us over to the next world, which is... I don't remember. I remember there's Dreamweavers. Dreamweavers is one I remember. Okay, so... Wow, I see you've been rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. So, let's head on over to the Peacekeeper's world. So, I'm going to end off today's episode here. Next time we'll be taking on the Peacekeeper's world, which looks very different to the Artisan world. But hey, we'll see about that next time. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for more Spyro the Dragon. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.